industry is akin to chess on a real board. One model is a combination, an ecosystem is a strategy. The one who sees the whole board will win. Data, people, partners. How do you play without time troubles and with a tangible effect? Let's hear from someone whose strategy is not on paper, but in the real sector of economy. General Director of Apatit JSC, Denis Novikov, with a report on our AI. My name is Denis Novikov, the CEO of Apatit. Apatit manages the main assets for the PhosAgro group. At PhosAgro, I'm responsible for AI development, and our journey into the world of AI, Gen AI, started not that long ago at the end of last year, when we got our own GPU infrastructure. The first thing we did was we built our own corporate GPT chat for all our employees to use for their work-related tasks without the risk of corporate data leaks. Let me show you how it works. The prompt is create a presentation, one slide for the presentation. So in our chat, under the hood, we have several LLMs, including GigaChat Max, deployed in the IT perimeter. Web interface and inference of LLMs is done mainly on open source solutions. So as you see, the initial prompt to the chat was rather simple, rather straightforward, to generate a slide of a presentation. And it's very close to what you're looking at. PhosAgro is indeed a Russian vertically integrated company, one of the global leaders in manufacturing potassium fertilizers, phosphorus fertilizers. We are not just a fertilizer manufacturer, we also have been adopting AI very actively. The key components here are strategy, people, infrastructure, data, and solutions, meaning AI-based solutions and their integration into the company's IT landscape. Speaking of the strategy, a part of our enterprise-wide strategy is the substitution of foreign-sourced software with domestic software, and in that regard, we are a leader of industrial competencies in chemistry and pharmaceutics in terms of the number of successful import substitution projects. Domestic IT solutions are also the groundwork for the integration of our AI solutions developed in-house. The topic of AI transformation is a big topic for our corporate strategy, and here the biggest goal, the major goal, is to implement AI solutions across the board in all of our processes, support processes, corporate business processes. All of them need to have functionality supported by AI. And the top-down tone of voice, I think you all know what that means. As the general director, I am directly responsible for all of these issues. People, the biggest asset, the biggest value that we have. Today, the key center of competence on AI is the IT team working on AI. We have been actively developing the IT stream, and today we have experts in all areas of AI, which enables us to develop and deploy pretty much any practical solutions that our teams need. AI transformation isn't possible without engaging all of the employees of the company So today we have 16 product teams which involve all of the owners and main experts from all of our business processes. We've also been actively developing our product teams, and this gives good results. Over the past 2 months, these teams have generated more than 850 ideas for AI solutions for their processes. Some of them are in the works, and others are pending the effect assessment and further prioritization. Our talent cultivation program is based on collaboration with different universities, and so we also decided to engage school children and partners from educational institutions to make sure that people coming in would know what AI gives you in your work and how to use it. And also we want AI to become a basic, a routine technology for all of our employees. Next section, infrastructure. We have 2 data centers. All software, all information is stored on our own infrastructure. We've also started to build the 3rd data center because we need additional capacities. And based on that foundation, we will be building a decentralized model of GPU servers to manage them and distribute the resources in a more efficient way. From data to solutions, even though we are a manufacturing company, we have this classic pyramid of automation of a manufacturing company. At the base of the pyramid is the automation of the technological processes, industrial processes, then all the way to the top level, to data and data management. We collect data from all of these layers of the pyramid and use them to create our area solutions.
We used the first 2 components to develop various personal assistants and advisors, and the corporate systems are used mostly for the various optimization and streamlining solutions for the corporate processes. The slide shows the the high-level workflow. I'm going to talk about our solutions. We'll start with the most simple things, very simple but very useful solution. Our employees, our users are using Astra Linux. That's a Russian operating system. They use R7 Office editing package, and to streamline their process on moving to the Russian software, we added the RAG explanation for the migration to this new product, so the employees can now easily find the information on new products. So the service has proved to be very efficient and useful. It's like if you substitute imported solutions and you have your own GPT chat, you can add that information to the bot so that employees can easily and quickly find the information. The assistant for the maintenance and repair can be used for statical and dynamic equipment. If you have proper data to train mathematical models, you can make this assistance. Here, as an example, this is an assistant for 16 large mills, ball mills in our factories. More than 400 mathematical models calculate 16 mills with 680 tags, and the accuracy of defects detection is 94%. It's a fully open source solution and delivered by a PhosAgro IT team. We have seen the 64% decrease of the unplanned downtime of the mills. And these assistants can also help you to make repairs when needed. Also, that will help you to improve their work time. This is a classical ML solution, but now we want to develop the same predictive analytics solution, but to make it on top of the LLM. We understand how to do it. This task is in the pipeline. Now the question is, how do we execute? I think that in the future we're going to tell you what was the actual result. The next case, the next solution is using AI together with the classical process robotization. I think you know what is a process robotization. The majority of you knows about that, so I'm not going to talk about that in detail. These are the robots that do routine tasks, repetitive tasks that are repeated in the same fashion. We use the same robots. We use more than 200 robots, different robots, and now we're working on Pix Robotics. That's a Russian solution. There are two major limitations, meaning the conditions when these robots can be working. This is the cyclical operations and the very structured information in the input, for the input. Together with the developers, we have added to the capability of adding LLMs under the hood, and now the structuring of the information can be done by the LLM. And further down the road, our plan is to make sure that these scenarios that can be processed by a robot can have some variability, and for these purposes we're going to use LLMs as well. The next case, AI chemist or AI chemist. This is one of the first in Russia solution where Gen AI is working within one interface. For the mineral fertilizer factories as well as other large industrial companies, the automated system for production management is required. This is a complex production system, management system. This system processes more than 100,000 various parameters like temperature, concentration of various acids, the pressure of the steam in the various equipment units, as well as pipelines. A lot of information, and all of that is visualized on the diagrams, on the schemes. At the start of this year, we substituted the imported solution in our factory in Cherepovets. It helped us to also to implement AI elements there. As LLM, we use GigaChat Max that has been deployed on-prem. And I'll show you a small video to show how it actually works.
GigaChat
requests through MCP protocol the forecasted and the actual parameters. Here we're talking about the concentration of the nitric acid. The data is compared by the chat with the technology regulation that has been added to the LLM with the RAG. And if there are deviations, it gives recommendations to the operators. and the main dispatch team. Currently, humans are making the final decision because we're talking about dangerous production facilities, but in the future these decisions can be made by AI agents. GigaChat can also create and generate various reports and statements that helps to very quickly prepare and draft such documents by the operating team. These solutions are going to be developed and implemented for all of our factories and equipment because using AI in production systems can improve the output capacity, up to 10% increase in the output. That's our expectation. That means hundreds of thousands of tons of mineral fertilizers potentially. But that's not it. We are moving forward. Our next case, the system that I wanted to talk about. Now, I'm sure that when we fully develop it and put it in production, we think that this is going to be a totally unique, first of a kind solution. It is going to be AI in ERP system. Today we are substituting the imported ERP system. We are substituting it with the Russian ERP system. We change some models, the production, we're optimizing the costs, and now we understand that the possible integration in the Russian systems of these solutions of analytical and generative AI should be done, and we decided to add Gen AI by design. As we started to design and develop the ERP system, this generative AI in the ERP system will help to optimize various tasks in major processes like procurement, maintenance, project management, and other modules that are going to be integrated in the ERP system. Gen AI will also be able to generate within the ERP system any management reports. We'll put the prompt and receive the answer. Generative AI can also be an assistant in the ERP system. It will help users to better manage the system. So the Gen AI capabilities in this complicated, heavyweight information systems, can provide great capabilities, and you have to take advantage of that. That's it for us. Please visit our booth here at the conference. We will walk you through many other cases that are very promising. A round of applause, CEO of Apatit, PhosAgro, Denis Novikov. Denis, thank you very much. Right, a round of applause again for all that experience that is shared by our key speakers. Very important for the Russian economy, very important for each of us. So we have adjourned in the first section of the business day. Now, banks and finances, ecosystem of AI on the emerging markets, and innovative and cutting-edge robotics. We are going to continue right after the break, and we are reconvening in 15 minutes.